Hello and a very warm welcome. It is a true privilege to have you with us today. We embark on a journey into a world often misunderstood, a world of remarkable adaptation and deadly efficiency. In every corner of our planet, from the driest deserts to the deepest oceans, sometimes that means developing the most potent of chemical weapons. Today we're counting down the 10 most venomous snakes in the world, armed with a biological arsenal that commands our respect and our caution. These substances are highly evolved. We will travel across continents, into the lives of these silent and profoundly dangerous creatures. Our journey begins in the sun-dappled canopies of sub-Saharan Africa, home to a snake of ethereal beauty and deceptive power. The Boomslang, with large, captivating eyes and a slender body that comes in a dazzling array of colors, brilliant green, mottled brown and black, it is a creature that can easily blend into the foliage, a living, breathing part of the forest itself. Unlike many of the snakes on our list, the Boomslang is a rear-fanged species. It must open its jaw to an almost impossible degree, nearly 170 degrees, to properly engage its fangs and deliver its toxic payload. The venom of the Boomslang is a slow-acting but incredibly potent hemotoxin. It is a substance that wages war on the very process of life, specifically the blood's ability to clot. The devastating result is that the victim begins to bleed uncontrollably from every orifice. This process is insidious. The victim might feel perfectly fine initially, unaware of the catastrophic failure happening within their own veins. Its unique appearance with those large, intelligent-looking eyes gives it an almost gentle demeanor. It is a stark reminder that in nature beauty and lethality can exist in perfect harmonious balance. We travel now to the arid scrublands to meet a snake whose very name is a chilling premonition, the death adder. A broad triangular head and the longest fangs of any Australian snake. Instead, it employs a remarkable strategy known as caudal luring, leaving only its head and the very tip of its tail exposed. The snake twitches and wiggles this lure, enticingly drawn in by the promise of an easy meal. Approach the wriggling lure. It is a fatal miscalculation. In the blink of an eye, the death adder strikes, launching itself forward, delivering a bite and retracting in less than a tenth of a second. The prey often has no idea what has happened until the venom begins its swift and deadly work. The venom of the death adder is a powerful neurotoxin, preventing nerve signals from reaching the muscles. But the paralysis rapidly spreads, a creature that embodies the lethal stillness of the wild, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash its power. As dusk falls over the rice paddies and woodlands of Southeast Asia, a different kind of hunter emerges from the shadows. With its dramatic and beautiful banding of deep, glossy blue-black and stark white or yellowish crossbands, but this striking appearance serves as a potent warning. The Krait is a creature of the night. Interestingly, it is an ophiophagous species, which means its primary diet consists of other snakes, and will often hide its head under its coils when threatened, a seemingly submissive posture. However, if provoked, particularly at night when it is most active, it will bite, often delivered with such subtle speed that the victim may not even realize they have been bitten. But its most powerful component is a presynaptic neurotoxin. Instead of just blocking the nerve receptors, it damages the nerve endings themselves. The blue Krait is a silent phantom of the Asian night. It is a stark reminder that the most profound dangers are often those that move unseen. We now journey to the islands of the Philippines to meet a snake that has weaponized its venom in a truly remarkable way. This is the Philippine Cobra, spreads its iconic hood and can accurately spit a stream of venom into the eyes of a perceived threat from up to 3 meters away. This is not a random spray, but a directed, aimed assault. The snake contracts muscles around its venom glands, forcing the venom out through forward-facing holes at the tip of its fangs. If it enters the eyes, the effect is immediate and excruciatingly painful. It causes venom ophthalmia, a severe inflammation of the eye that can lead to permanent blindness if not flushed out immediately and thoroughly with water. This spitting ability is a defensive mechanism, designed to disable a potential predator and allow the snake to escape. Of course, the Philippine Cobra can and will bite. Symptoms can begin within minutes, leading to a rapid onset of paralysis that quickly affects the respiratory system. Death can occur in as little as 30 minutes. We leave the land behind and plunge into the warm tropical waters. Lives a snake so venomous it defies belief. Belcher's sea snake. They have paddle-like tails. Sea snakes are air-breathing reptiles adapted to the ocean. However, studies on isolated venom components show Belcher's may be even more toxic drop for drop. A few milligrams of its venom are theoretically potent enough to kill over 1,000 adult humans. The venom is a complex cocktail of powerful neurotoxins and myotoxins. They attack and destroy muscle tissue throughout the body, a condition known as rhabdomyolysis. Despite this terrifying potential, Belcher's sea snake is responsible for very few human fatalities. It is not aggressive and will only bite if severely provoked or mishandled. Secondly, and crucially, it has a very small mouth and tiny fangs. So while it holds the title for the most toxic venom in the world, its temperament and physiology make it far less of a practical threat. It is the ocean's beautiful, lethal secret. We return to the African continent, to the savannas. Here dwells a snake whose name alone evokes a primal fear, a creature renowned for its speed, unpredictable aggression. Its name comes from the inky black interior of its mouth, shown as a warning when threatened. The black mamba is the fastest land snake in the world. Over short distances it can reach up to 20 kilometers per hour. It uses speed to hunt warm-blooded prey. It is large and powerful, able to raise much of its body off the ground to survey its surroundings. When cornered, it can be highly aggressive and territorial. When it strikes, it is unnervingly fast and precise. A threatened mamba can deliver multiple rapid-fire bites, each injecting large volumes of venom. The venom is a fast-acting, complex neurotoxin. It begins almost immediately, causing tingling at the bite site that spreads. Within minutes, victims may have blurred vision. The venom shuts down the nervous system, producing convulsions, respiratory arrest, cardiovascular collapse. This speed, aggression, and rapid lethal venom earn the black mamba its fearsome reputation, often called the Ghost and the Darkness for its speed and lethality. Our journey takes us back to Australia, to the southern regions. This is the tiger snake, named for the distinctive tiger-like bands, though some can be uniformly black with no bands at all. Tiger snakes are adaptable survivors, coastal wetlands, suburban outskirts, where they hunt their primary prey, frogs. This proximity to water and human activity leads to frequent and dangerous encounters. When threatened, the tiger snake puts on a dramatic display, flattening its neck, raising its head high, hissing loudly, then striking with unerring accuracy, a performance to warn off threats, a clear signal to back away. The venom of the tiger snake is a potent cocktail of neurotoxins, coagulants, and myotoxins. Its striped warning is a beautiful but deadly banner. We remain in Australia but move north and east along the continent's coast into the sugarcane fields and woodlands. This is the coastal Taipan, and a nervous disposition, and it can do so with remarkable agility. However, if it is surprised, cornered, or feels its escape route is blocked, its behavior changes dramatically. Its defensive strike is a blur of motion. Unlike a snake that might deliver a single defensive bite, a cornered taipan will often strike multiple times in a single, frenzied attack. It doesn't just bite, it chews, using its large fangs up to 12 millimeters long to inject a massive quantity of venom in a very short space of time. The venom is the third most toxic of any land snake in the world. This means it attacks the body on two fronts simultaneously. It is a creature of incredible power and speed, a living embodiment of the phrase fight or flight, where the fight, if it comes, is devastatingly final. We stay in Australia, the undisputed land of venomous giants, to meet the snake responsible for more human fatalities than any other on the continent. Its name is something of a misnomer, as its color can range from tan gray almost black, and it is found across the entire eastern half of Australia, not just in one region, and its ability to thrive in human-altered landscapes that make it so dangerous. The eastern brown snake is a diurnal hunter, active during the day. It has a distinctive defensive posture, raising the front part of its body into an S shape, its mouth agape, ready to strike with incredible speed, and the bite may be painless and leave only faint, almost invisible marks. A person might not even be certain they have been bitten, despite the small amount of venom injected, on average, only about 4 milligrams. It is the second most toxic venom of any land snake, which are the most powerful of any snake known, leading to rapid and widespread internal bleeding and cardiovascular collapse. Victims can collapse within minutes of being bitten. This is the key to its deadly reputation. It is a snake that lives where we live. It is a wild and unpredictable neighbor in the Australian landscape. We have arrived at the pinnacle of venomous evolution. Our final destination takes us to the remote, sun-baked floodplains of Central East Australia. Here lives a snake so reclusive and so potent that it has become a legend. This is the inland taipan, also known quite aptly as the fierce snake. By the standard measure of toxicity to mice, it possesses the most toxic venom of any snake on Earth. During the intense heat of the day, It shelters in the deep cracks and fissures of the soil. Dark, almost black in the winter, lighter, olive brown in the summer. Its diet consists almost exclusively of one animal, the long-haired rat. The inland taipan's life is tied to these cycles, and it has evolved a venom of unparalleled efficiency. It typically delivers a series of up to 8 rapid bites, each loaded with its devastating venom. It contains the taipoxin, a neurotoxin so powerful it is considered the most potent found in any snake venom. The venom from a single bite is conservatively estimated to be enough to kill at least 100 adult men or 250,000 mice. Without immediate specialized medical care, death would be swift and certain, potentially occurring in as little as 30 to 45 minutes. And yet, despite this terrifying potential, the inland taipan has never been responsible for a single recorded human death. It is a reclusive king, ruling a desolate kingdom armed with nature's most sophisticated chemical weapon. We have journeyed across the globe, witnessing the incredible power and beauty of these 10 remarkable creatures. They are not monsters to be feared, but vital components of their ecosystems. Their venom is a tool for survival, not an act of malice. This journey serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of respecting wildlife. Never attempt to handle or provoke a wild snake. If you are fortunate enough to see one in its natural habitat, consider it a privilege and quietly move away, leaving it in peace. I hope it has given you a deeper appreciation for these often misunderstood animals. If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, please consider showing your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more adventures into the natural world. And I would love to read your thoughts or any experiences you might have had with these creatures in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.